Welcome to the Official Personality Guru, the ENFJ Personality and Enneagram Type 7. The ENFJ personality is all about being inspiring. The ENFJ wants to lead the world and the people around them into a better future and is very charismatic. They know how to find their way through the world. They understand people very well and they know how to get the best out of them. They believe everything around them can be improved, which allows them to move in a direction they believe will benefit everyone over the long term. They have a way with words and they need to make sure that they are using them for good. The scorned ENFJ can be quite hurtful, but if they remember that others are not as quick to grasp their vision as they are, they should be able to stay humble and remain in good spirits. The ENFJ is great at reading people. It comes natural to them, and sometimes they might even surprise themselves with how accurate they can be. The strength of the ENFJ is that they come from a sincere place of caring about others and humanity as a whole. They do not intend to be manipulative, and this purity of heart allows others to realize how helpful they can be. Today, let's talk about ESFJ personality and Enneagram Type 7. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. The Enneagram Type 7 is all about enjoyment. The Enneagram 7 wants to seek out entertainment and also be the center of entertainment. They enjoy seeking new experiences, which can be very exciting to them. However, they need to make sure that they don't stretch themselves too thin and become burnt out. The 7 is all their best when they are looking at the world through the eyes of excitement and wonder. They're like a child when it comes to playing and experiencing the world. They're a fly by the seat of their pants type and usually have, though, a bit ahead about how to move effectively through the world without being too constrictive to them. They enjoy being spontaneous and can be rather inventive and creative with the world around them. This can make them seem a bit flighty, but their happy-go-lucky attitude is contagious and they will naturally lift the spirits of those around them. Things tend to come easy for the Enneagram 7, and this is both a blessing and a curse. It is a curse because they tend to not recognize that they have easily developed a new skill that might be much harder for others to obtain, so they don't give themselves enough credit. They may also be trying to do too many things at once, which would lead them to feeling scattered and not being able to complete as many tasks as they hoped. However, the 7 has an optimistic and adaptable attitude that helps them land back on their feet. The 7 should live a very enjoyable life as long as they keep remembering how talented and gifted they are. ENFJ and Type 7 interpersonal and communication styles. Your particular style of communicating and interacting with others can be described fairly well by two dimensions: assertiveness and warmth. Assertiveness describes your tendency to assert yourself, lead, and influence others in social situations, while warmth describes your tendencies to empathize and put others' needs ahead of your own. People with the same personality type often share some similarities in assertiveness and warmth. ENFJs often support, openly sympathize, and actively offer help to others at their best. They're gentle sympathizers who are easily trusted and accepted. ENFJs may be overly revealing and have difficulty being alone. At their worst, they can require too much attention and admiration from others and be excessively involved in the affairs of others. Type 7s often manage, direct, and try to lead others. At their best, they provide guidance and leadership, and naturally command respect. Type 7s may be domineering, forceful, or overly direct. At their worst, they can be overbearing and micromanaging. One aspect that you and many Type 7s have in common is their interpersonal warmth. Both ENFJs and Type 7s tend to be on their friendlier side and are attentive to the needs and interests of other people, sometimes at the expense of your own goals. Likewise, you and most Type 7 both tend to be more assertive and dominant in social situations. You are both managing, directing, and leading others and feel comfortable taking the lead. This may lead you to butt heads with some Type 7s because at times, you can both be domineering or overly direct. ENFJ and Type 7 emotional styles. Another characteristic of your personality is your emotional style, your tendencies towards different kinds of moods. There are two dimensions that influence emotional style: Arousal and valence. Arousal describes your relative energy level across different situations. Those with high baseline levels of arousal tend to be generally more alert, active, and engaged, while those with a lower baseline are more reserved, subdued, and inhibited. Valence describes whether these moods tend to be positive or negative. People with a more positively valence style are more likely to experience emotions like joy, enthusiasm, satisfaction, and serenity. People with a more negatively valenced style are more likely to experience sadness, frustration, dissatisfaction, and anxiety. How about you as an ESFJ personality and Enneagram Type 7? What are the information about you that we should know? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. Most ENFJs and Type 7s overlap heavily in their emotional style. ENFJs and Type 7s tend to be energetic and enthusiastic across most situations. They take on new challenges with excitement, confidence, and a sense of adventure. ENFJs and Type 7s are usually more optimistic than most people, and they generally feel like they can handle what life throws at them. Like most ENFJs, you and many Type 7 share a relatively high energy level. You both prefer to be in motion, actively engaged in something interesting, rather than sitting back and observing. In the best case, the two of you feed off of the energy and excitement of others, and there's rarely a quiet moment when you're together. Likewise, both ENFJs and Type 7s are generally more positive than negative, and they are more likely to express enthusiasm, satisfaction, happiness, and other positive emotions across most situations. Like everyone else, they occasionally experience negative emotions like sadness, anxiety, and anger, but they soon return to their usual pleasant state. Together, ENFJs and Type 7s tend to share an optimistic outlook and a resilience to stress. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. As with most ENFJs, you and many Type 7s can clash over your need to set goals and use time efficiently. While you have an easier time getting down to work and staying focused, your Type 7 counterpart may be more easily distracted and unpredictable. Working consistently with a narrow focus often comes naturally to many ENFJs like you, but you may find that Type 7s benefit from additional structure to keep them on track. While you enjoy planning and tend to mind in the future, your Type 7 counterpart helps you enjoy the present, injecting some much-needed spontaneity into your schedule. A second difference between ENFJs and Type 7s is in the relative need for order, structure, and regularity. While you and most ENFJs thrive on well-defined systems and consistent organization, your Type 7 counterpart often feels overly constrained and bogged down by too much structure. They're more comfortable with chaos and are happy to take life as it comes, whereas you try to create order, routine, and predictability. Your difference in tidiness, punctuality, and compliance with social expectations may occasionally create conflict too.